Today let's talk about how deep the ocean really is. We all know that 70% of the Earth's surface is surrounded by oceans. At present, as the ruler of the Earth, human beings actually know very little about the ocean. How little? It is said that it does not exceed 5%, and the proportion of our human understanding of the universe is no more than this. The highest place on land is Mount Everest, with an altitude of 8,848.43 meters. Of course, there is also the deepest place under the sea, which is the Mariana Trench, which is more than 11,000 meters deep. If you turn Mount Everest upside down and put it inside the Marianas Trench, the tip of the mountain still won't reach the bottom. So in such a large and deep underwater world, is there something that hides some kind of giant creature that has never been discovered? 3 meters below sea level, the depth at which most people swim, and 20 to 30 meters below sea level, you will see a whole new world. All kinds of fish are looking for food, and coral reefs are also breeding here live. When we dive by the sea, we can often see them 40 meters below sea level, which is the limit depth for general recreational diving. 60 meters below sea level, this is the depth at which killer whales live. They are very intelligent and have complex social behaviors, and they are the top predators of the marine life chain. 70 meters below sea level, this is the depth at which whale sharks, the largest fish in the world, live. Their body length can reach 20 meters, and their average lifespan can reach more than 100 years. 100 meters below sea level, this is the maximum depth a professional diver can descend without any protection. However, this behavior is extremely dangerous, and it is easy to suffer from decompression sickness, which in severe cases can cause sudden loss of consciousness, cardiac arrest, and eventually sudden death. So those of you who are watching the video must remind friends who love diving around you. 120 meters below sea level, there lives the giant octopus, a sea monster widely known in ancient times. It is 6 meters long and can change color like a chameleon, hiding in the surrounding environment. 150 meters below sea level, 99% of the light here will be absorbed by the sea water, and photosynthesis can no longer be produced, so there are basically no green leafy plants here. The deeper you dive, the surrounding environment becomes darker and darker. 200 meters below sea level, this is the area where giant hairtails live. They can reach 11 meters in length and are extremely ferocious. They are the ancestors of all sea snakes today. In 2007, a diver named Herbert Nitsch set a world record for extreme BT diving at this depth. He dived to the sea level of 214 meters without using any equipment. 300 meters below, this is the habitat depth of the Japanese spider crab. Although their bodies are only the size of a basketball, if their legs are fully extended, their length can reach 42 meters. They are the largest frozen carapaces in the world. At 500 meters below sea level, this is no longer a depth that humans can easily enter. At the same time, this is also the limit that blue whales can dive to. They are more than 30 meters long and weigh 170 tons. They are widely distributed in the oceans of the world and are the largest creatures on Earth. However, there is another smaller animal that can easily dive to this depth, the polar penguin, which is currently the most water pressure resistant bird known. 900 meters below sea level, this is the area where the giant squid lives. Their brains are extremely smart, and their body length can even reach 20 meters. They are currently the longest invertebrates in the world. However, many people confuse squid and octopus. In fact, squid and octopus are different. The most obvious feature is that octopus has only 8 legs, while squid has 10 legs. The octopus is also very sensitive to light and can only crawl slowly on the bottom of the sea, while the squid likes light and can swim quickly on the bottom of the sea. 1,000 meters below sea level is known as the midnight zone. There is no light in this area. It is completely pitch black, and even living things became very rare. And at the same time, the pressure gradually increased. Without the protection of diving equipment, you are likely to be crushed by the water pressure in an instant. 1,300 meters below sea level, a very scary shark also lives in this sea area. Because its shape resembles the goblin in Western mythology, it is usually called goblin shark. 2,000 meters below the sea level, the black dragonfish swims like a ghost. This is a terrible creature that lives in the deep sea. It doesn't look like a species on Earth at all. 2,300 meters below sea level. This is the deepest that the largest sperm whale in the world can dive into. They have a complex social structure, and the main source of food is giant squid. According to statistics, sperm whales eat about 5 million giant squid every year. 3,000 meters below sea level. This is the deep sea zone. The water temperature is only 1 to 2 degrees all year round. very cold. But this is the depth at which deep-sea coral reefs grow. They are built from the skeletons of thousands of coral polyps that have grown over tens of thousands of years. They provide a living environment for many animals and plants and are an important part of the deep-sea ecology. 3,700 meters below sea level. This is where the most famous cruise ship in the world, the Titanic, sank. As many as 1,500 people were killed in this incident, and the wreckage of the ship was not discovered until 73 years later. 4,500 meters below sea level. This is the area where lanternfish live. They have extremely sharp teeth and often lurk deep in the seabed, luring and hunting by the light from their heads. Look at this shape. Why do these fish look uglier as you go down? Probably because no one can see them, so they don't need to care about your appearance. 5 kilometers below sea level. This is the area where the black swallower lives. Its appearance is very similar to that of an eel, with a black body and extremely sharp teeth, which can swallow prey twice its size. 6 kilometers below sea level. This is the initial depth of the Mariana Trench. It is difficult to explore here with the current level of human technology, and this area is also the most mysterious place on Earth. 7,500 meters below sea level. This is the deepest fish found in the living area so far. Its body is translucent and melts quickly once out of the water, known as Mariana snailfish. 9 kilometers below sea level. Due to the great pressure here, you can no longer see any fish as if they have entered an alien world. Only some microorganisms are still struggling to survive here. At 10,660 meters below sea level, a huge primitive single-celled protist was found in this place, with a body length of 20 centimeters. This is the last creature found in the deep sea so far. 11,034 meters below sea level, we have reached the deepest part of the Mariana Trench, where the pressure is equivalent to 2,000 African elephants on one man's back. It is so dark and cold that people call it Challenger's Deep. At present, only 3 people in the world have arrived here, but what's shocking is that it was in May 2019. An American explorer found a white plastic bag here, which means that human pollution to the environment has spread to every corner of the Earth. If it continues to develop for a long time, the marine ecological chain is likely to collapse. For our descendants, for the future of mankind, let us work together to protect the ocean and this fascinating blue planet. So did you enjoy watching the video? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button below the video and click subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay on the top of our amazing stories from Top Amazing Studio. See you next time.